What is up, sexy beasts? Linguist Gamer here with episode 4, I believe, of Skyrim. We are playing as Lordro the Dark Elf, level 3. We're currently in Riften. We have done pretty much everything in Riften at the moment that we can do. So now we are going to go over to Whiterun and show how to make friends with a lot of the people outside of Whiterun. There are a few farms outside of Whiterun, and we are going to be making friends with the people that own those farms. And I'm once again going to set my online status. I'm going to leave this party and set my online status to busy so that I have no interruptions. Alright. So, it is 11:08 in the morning right now. Or not in the morning, in the afternoon. And, now, like in a few episodes ago, I said we were going to go... Oh wait, no I didn't. I didn't mention this mine at all. So we're gonna go back to this mine over here. Back away from Riverwood towards the Guardian Stones. We now have a steel dagger and the sparks in our hand. We are now going to use frostbite. We just bought this. We're going to be using frostbite in this point of the game. So, just keep going. There'll be this wolf ambush. There might be this wolf ambush, there might not be. It's different every time. I believe usually there is though, because that's supposed to happen on your way to Riverwood. They're supposed to attack you. But if you took the route I did, you didn't deal with them yet. So, if you just went that way, then you will have to fight those wolves. And then there'll be this little, really well hidden area. It'll be hidden by this tree-like thing. It's a road. Small road. Ooh, a fox. Random dead fox pelt. This is Ember Shard Mine. There'll be a bandit in front of it. You can steamroll the bandit. Loot them, loot the bandit, take the gold, and then proceed into Ember Shard Mine. In Ember Shard Mine, it is, as you believe, a mine, and I will now introduce you to mining ores. This is an iron mine, so there's a lot of iron ore veins. But first, we of course need a pickaxe to mine stuff. Also, be careful, there is a trap here. You'll step over this wire, and those boulders up there will fall. I will demonstrate what happens when you activate it. That will happen. You can just go to the side if you want. There's some ingredients to potions in here. Okay. So, here we will be using our hunting bow, along with our iron arrows. We are going to wipe out these bandits, without them even knowing we're here. So he knows I'm here, and no longer he needs to worry about me being here. Now, we need to get over there, but there's a drawbridge. We need to take care of that drawbridge right now. And we're going to. There's a moth flying around in my room right now. It's kind of annoying. Okay, so search the bandit. Take whatever you want from him. Always take lockpicks. You're gonna need that. Nothing in there. There's not any ores over there. Until you get a pickaxe, you don't really have to worry about ores. Over here, though, there's this guy here. This guy in his journal. So we're gonna just take from his journal and keep going. This way now. There are no enemies in here. However, when we drop this bridge, there will be enemies behind this bridge here, and he will proceed to investigate how the drawbridge was activated. Have your bow ready. And now he knows I'm here. If you're lucky, you can take one out. I was not lucky. So, let's handle these guys right now. This freaking moth is annoying me. Alright. These guys, you can destroy them pretty easily. They're pretty easy to kill. So we're just gonna loot from them and keep going. Let's go over here across the drawbridge. And then we're going to activate the lever so no one can follow us if we miss any. If we miss any people, no one will follow us now. No one can follow us. And in here, you might be wondering, how do you get in here? There's a bandit here standing guard. Crush her, or him, crush them. An ember shard mine key. Some gold and meat. You can use the ember shard mine key. Search the chest. There will be an iron greatsword, a steel mace, 55 gold, and a potion of resist fire. We're just gonna take the gold and the potion. So, now here, there is a lot of gold, a spell tome book, and a dagger. We are definitely going to use that spell tome book right now. The clairvoyance spell shows the path to the current goal. If you don't know where to go, use that spell. I'll demonstrate it right. Actually, hang on. Let's forget about those right now. Oh, you can also take a torch from this guy if you want it. But yeah, here's another opportunity to use the key. Yeah, we haven't even gotten into the mines yet. Don't even worry. There's an iron ore vein here. You need a pickaxe to use it. To mine it. Don't worry. We will have one soon. We're not really here for the iron ore. We are mainly here just to get all the things that are in it. That are in this mine. He heard us because I forgot about him. But don't worry. He's not going to know we exist long. If we're lucky, he might not ever know we exist. But we were lucky. And this person knows where we're at now. How about we wipe this person out?
That's hide from me.
And this is not an archery based class. So now let's just pull out the steel dagger and destroy him. Stare into my eyes while I kill you. I did not mean it to go into that. Well, yeah. We are mainly here just to get the stuff from this guy, from this place. We're mainly here just to get the gold, kill the bandits and whatnot. But we will hopefully be able to come back later, or we'll get a pickaxe and come over and kill them and take it all while we just kind of walk back through it. So, there's the charred skeever hide. A lot of people believe it is food. It is not. It is actually an ingredient. And then there is over here nothing. A lot of this game, I may seem very unsure about how everything works. I'm not unsure about it. It's just been a long time since I played. It's been like it's been almost a year since I touched this game. So I'm a little I'm kind of trying to remember how everything works and stuff. Trying to remember where everything's at. But if you jump down on that ledge, it'll just bring you back here. And I forgot to go in here. There's a chest with 57 gold and a potion of minor healing and an iron shield. I believe it is always there. There's a garnet, an amethyst, and a ruby here. A lot of gold as well. A decent amount of gold. And then you can search all these sacks if you want. I'm not going to. It's for the most part just food. A few salt piles so you can make more food. You can cook food and stuff if you want. And then there's a chest right here and a coin purse. The chest is a novice lock. If you followed my steps, you should level up or come really close to it. Yeah, level up. You get 33 gold and a scroll of Guardian Circle. Level undead up to level 35. Entering the circle will flee. Caster heals 20 health per second inside it. That's very good. And then we leveled up. So, now we do not have the magicka boost anymore. So we need to level up our magicka. And since we are a destruction-based class when it comes to magic, we're going to upgrade our novice destruction since we have all novice destruction spells. Back down here, and you don't need to though. I don't know why I came down here. We're going to go back across this bridge, I'm sorry, and come in here. Now, be careful with these. If you hit them, you will make noise and alert people of your presence. Be careful. And now we are going to Skyrim. Say goodbye to the mine. We didn't get anything from it. We just cleared the bandits. We will be back later to get the ores. We'll be back after we complete the dragon. After after we kill our first dragon, we'll be back to that mine. Don't worry. The only reason I say that is because we get our pickaxe for free from there. From not Sarthal. That's College of Winterhold. From what's it called? Yeah, let me figure out what that's called really fast. I can never remember what that's called. Bleak Falls Barrow. We get our first pickaxe from there for free. A lot of people buy a pickaxe before now. We aren't going to. Now, we are going to activate Before the Storm. And we are going to go back. We're going to go, not back, we're going to go to Whiterun. Here, I will be showing you how to make friends with the people outside of Whiterun first. There will be a few wolves, usually, that ambush me, and then, if I'm lucky, there will be certain people. There will be a certain event. Yep, here come the wolves. Down here, I just heard them howl. There they are. Here's one. Now, where's the other one? Well, we got 2 gold somehow. Yes, the event is here. Okay. So, you may recognize these guys' uniforms. They are Imperial soldiers. This is a Stormcloak soldier.
I'm warning.
You can choose to free the prisoner. No, if you say no, he obviously won't be freed. If you say yes, he'll be freed. No matter what, if you free this guy, he will help you fight these Imperials, but these Imperials will always attack you. We are going to free and share items.
If you know it.
Remember that iron dagger that we made for Alvor? We're going to give him this iron dagger now. We're going to give him that and this other iron dagger that we made, that we just had, really. And, yeah, now he'll attack. If you give him any armor, he will not use it. So don't give him any armor. So yes, he'll pull out the daggers and he'll help you fight the Imperial soldiers that will then attack you for freeing him. I usually try to keep him alive, but it's kind of difficult to make sure that he doesn't die. It's difficult to make sure that he doesn't die. But either way, we get the Imperial bow, which we want really bad. It's really good. Really good bow. Then search the Stormcloak soldier. You can get your iron daggers back. And they all have steel daggers. They all pretty much have the same thing. They all have steel daggers. And then when you're low on health, if you're in battle, use potions. Otherwise, use the healing spell. That's my recommendation. Healing spells are very helpful. So we're going to use this magical oak. Yes. Back to frostbite. Alright. So we're going to go down this road now and discover Hunting Brew Meadery. Is right here. This set of buildings right here. You'll notice across the road, across the way, there are a few farms. You can make friends with the people that own these farms. So we are going to go do that right now. Here, I don't know why I just pulled out my weapons. Here, there's this guy.
Need something?
I do not think you can do anything with this guy. I don't think so. you might be able to chop wood and give him wood, but I just harvest all the wheat and sell it to the next person over. Really, that's what I do. Hang on, let's see if we can chop wood. Can we chop wood and sell it to him? Let's see. So yeah, just chopping wood. I believe we should, if I'm correct, chop 6 pieces of wood, so it will go 3 times, and then he'll just stop. If I'm correct, you can see we are using leather armor, which is not very great armor, but we will be getting better armor soon. Okay, yeah, you cannot sell him anything. So just harvest everything. It's weird because if you help them, like if you take all these people's crops, you can sell it. You can sell it to them, and they'll pay you for it. This person will buy wheat, cabbage, and leek, and I think gourds too. This person is Gwendolyn. I believe she will buy everything from you. If not her, then it's the other person that owns this farm.
Huh?
Yeah, it's not this person. It is not her. It's the other person that owns this farm. Harvest the leek, harvest the gourds, harvest the wheat. These are the gourds. A lot of people pass them up, which means they just pass up a good opportunity to get some gold. Just harvest all the wheat, all the gourds, all that stuff. And then wait. We're gonna wait 3 hours. Hopefully the people that we want are out here. They aren't. Okay. We're going to wait 10 hours now to get to 10. To get to 8, I mean. 8 in the morning. Whoa.
Here to teach
Oh.
you a lesson.
Yes. These
This
people,
will teach you nothing.
they're hard thugs. You will get
Shut up.
nothing. You will get no bounty for killing them. This is for killing
Damn you.
Anise. They are here. They are very difficult. They are very difficult opponents. But you can kill them pretty easily if you have the fire spell, which every race starts with the fire spell. They can be very easy if you know how to fight them. Contract from Moira. Here's the agreed upon amount. I expect you to faithfully carry out my request to teach a lesson to the thief, Lordro. You need not kill him, but I have no qualms about it if you deem it necessary. Moira. I don't know when we ever stole from someone named Moira. But it sounds like Atlas from BioShock when he says Myra. He's like, Moira! Moira! Patrick! Nah. I'm a punk. play Bioshock. I have played all of them, but I have yet to finish Bioshock Infinite. So, I was hoping we could get in there, but we can't. So let's just wait an hour. Person that we can sell to here? No? Okay. So I guess we're gonna have to go to town and sell to them. So we're gonna follow the road, just in case the person that we sell to is on the road and we can pass him and sell to him. Hopefully he will be, because I don't want to sell this stuff to the other farm owner. So let's just go. Let's go. There'll be a event. There's a small event that opens up a quest line for us. We currently have 3 quest lines: the Stormcloaks, the College of Winterhold, and the Bard's College. Here is the Companions quest.
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you. Certainly, that's
If
why
you
I
deal
did my
damage
shield.
to the giant,
And outside
they
the way,
shall have a
an
much
order of war
higher opinion of
we
you.
are brothers and sisters, and we show up to solve problems at the corner. Not for me to say. The old man, if you go to him,
So yeah, we don't really need to worry about him.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is. Honest pay for honest work.
You can sell this guy cabbage. It'll all be simple.
Carlotta's stall. Most of it comes from my farm.
I harvest all this guy's cabbage.
yes.
I usually just give him his cabbage.
Good to have you by my side, friend. I need reliable people around.
I usually just sell him all his cabbage, but you don't have to if you don't want to. I harvest all of his stuff though and sell him his cabbage because he won't accept anything else for some reason. So we're just gonna go down the row here. Harvest all this stuff because the person who buys cabbage from you at the Battleborn farm buys everything pretty much. So we're gonna go into Whiterun, and we'll be very lucky. Oh, here's the companions again. I thought there were more white thugs. Oh, yeah. And then here's the Whiterun stables. You can buy this horse. You can buy this horse. I'm not going to. I'm probably not ever going to buy the horse, but I might. I don't know. And then here's this person.
This was as stupid as our feud with Clan Greymane.
This is the person that buys all the crops from you.
Need something? Unlike the rest of my family, I've got work to do. Honest pay for honest work. Honest pay for honest work.
Sell all
Honest pay
wheat,
for honest work.
leek, and
I see you.
gourds. Also, you can go back to the guy over here. She does not buy cabbage. I thought she did, but she doesn't. You can go back to Severia Pelagia, I believe is the name. Severia Pelagia. I thought that was a deer for some reason. Severio
I
Pelagia.
own the Pelagia farm just
Severio
outside the city
Severio
wall.
Pelagia.
Nimriel takes honest
He'll
pay
buy
for
potatoes
honest
and
work.
cabbage.
Honest pay for honest work.
So yeah, we just got a little good gold boost here. Now we have 1,098 gold. So also, I'm gonna harvest this mountain flower, the red mountain flower. We want the blue one. That's what we really want right now, the blue mountain flower, because we haven't used it yet. So yeah, we're not gonna be harvesting these flowers too much, so you won't need to worry about like harvesting them or whatever. Harvest them if you want. I don't really care. I'm not gonna be farming. I'm not gonna be taking them too much. They reappear every time you exit the area. But we aren't gonna be worrying about them just yet. Once we start. Oh.
City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Okay. So what you want to do? You want to upgrade your speech. So you want to say, I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack. Persuade. This will always work on him no matter what. I have never had this fail. You can also bribe him, but I don't bribe him because this, you can do it for free. If you do this, if you bribe him, you get 96 gold. If you just persuade him, it's free. And don't try to intimidate him because it won't work. I guess.
What? You think you can stand against the entire Whiterun city guard? The gate's closed.
That's it. He'll say that. It can lightly upgrade your speech skill, but we are going to say, I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
You look strong. Come to your Vasker and be a companion.
Alright, well, yeah, that leveled up our speech. So now, in Whiterun, you will find several opportunities to make friends. And they will reward you with skill, they will reward you with gold, they will reward you with weapons, and we want all of these.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more
Now,
swords. for
here's the
Imperial
person
soldiers.
that you will be enemies with if you are a Stormcloak person. He will say Greymane or Battleborn. Greymane is Stormcloaks, Battleborn is Imperials. We're Greymane.
Then you're either a Stormcloak sympathizer or a fool. Either way, you're no friend of mine. Long live the Empire.
And then there's this person. She's a red guard, I believe.
Looking to buy. More inside.
I believe she's a red guard. Ask her, do you work at the forge all day?
That I do. I've got to, if I hope to be as good as Yorland Greymane someday. In fact, I just finished my best piece of work. It's a sword. I made it for the Jarl. It's a surprise. I don't even know if he'll accept it. Listen, could you take the sword to my father, Proventus Avanishi? He's the Jarl's steward. He'll know the right time to present it to him.
I'll do it, is what she wants to say.
Thanks.
She will give you
Don't
Balgrove's.
forget to check in.
She'll give you Balgrove's greatsword. Now, you can use her forge. There's a new thing, though. The smelter. If we had ores, we would use that. So, Balgrove's greatsword, some people would argue that it is a unique weapon, and I usually keep the unique weapons, but it's not. We are just going to upgrade the Imperial Bow. The Imperial Bow is a really good bow, and we are going to now mess around with favorites. We're going to favorite the Imperial Bow and the steel dagger we're using. Now we are going to ask what you have what have you got for sale to her, and we are going to sell our hunting bow, iron daggers, and steel daggers that we don't need, and then miscellaneous. We don't have anything to sell to her. But we've got a few hides and pelts. So use the tanning rack. Use the wolf pelts we have to make leather. Use the fox pelts to make leather. The deer hide will give you 2 leather per 1 deer hide. So we'll use that. And then we're going to keep going. Here's another opportunity to make a friend. Renuin. Also, a red guard. There are 3 red guards in this town, I believe. He has 2 things you can do. We're going to start with his quest. Are you always drunk?
If I can help it. But damn if I ain't almost sober. Hey, in the Bannered Mare, there's this bottle of Argonian ale. The good stuff. Get it for me. They won't even know it's gone. Come on.
I'll get you that ale, old man.
Argonian ale. I can almost taste it.
And then you want to say, here, have a gold piece. And it'll give you 1 gold. It'll give him 1 gold. You'll lose 1. You can spare that.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
And you will get the gift of charity.
Sure, whatever.
This guy.
Well met, traveler. What brings you to Whiterun?
His name is John Battleborn. He may be a Battleborn, which is for the Empire, but he's not that bad. He'll ask what brings you to Whiterun. I'm here to help in any way I can.
Truly? By sure, this city could use more like you. Best head up to Dragonfleet then, and see the Jarl. He's Lord of Whiterun, and can set you on the path.
You live here?
Aye, that I do. Half all my life. We Battleborns have been here since the beginning, along with the Greymanes. Our family's been close as kin for generations, but Ulfric's Stormcloak's uprising has divided us. Now, seems we can scarce look at each other without coming to blows. Petty and foolish that. They are saying dragons have returned to Skyrim. Now that's a real problem.
Any place I can find work?
Ain't sure if they're taking on new members, but you should talk to the companions. They're over in their hall, your master. If by work you mean testing your steel in bloody battle.
Where can I get a drink?
The most important question of all, that one. You'll want the Bannered Mare. See old Hulda. She'll keep you swimming in mead. But mind the bard. Mikhail, poncy little milk drinker, that one.
You don't like Mikhail?
Man gives bards a bad name. We Nords have a long history as warrior poets. I am proud to count myself among them. But Mikhail, he sings only for gold and the affections of wenches. He dishonors our traditions.
We will be seeing Mikhail shortly. Actually, very soon. So now we're going to talk to Isolde.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Tajik caravans, I'm going to buy the Bannered Mare from Hulda.
You were looking to become a merchant?
Before my ma-in-law passed, I told him that one day I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madron. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth tusk. Easier said than done.
Maybe I can help you.
You do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future.
Alright, so now we want to bring a mammoth tusk to her.
What, since I miss the days when the Greymanes and Battleborns got along.
Now, there's 2 quests that are going to start, that we're going to have in here. Actually, quite a few. We're going to be in here a lot. The Bannered Mare.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire.
There's this guy. We will see his purpose later.
The security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is.
You can't do anything with him.
You're all lazy and undisciplined. Things need to change.
If it's work you're looking for, Hulda's the one to talk to.
We're going to steal out our Argonian ale. You want to make sure you are undetected. so it's more difficult than the rest of them. You want to make sure you're hidden. Steal from the strong box, take our gold,
Celia, dear? Yes, Mum?
and go.
We're running low on the black diamonds. In a couple of days, I'll have you make a
You want to talk to this girl, Uthgerd the
Want to hear a
Unbroken.
little Lord wisdom? You don't really know a woman until you've had a strong drink and a fist fight with her. Think you can go blade with me?
You
can
talk
get
to
in
her.
6 seconds.
You think you can take me on?
And why not? I could beat anyone in this city. Barehanded. 100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground.
You're on. Brawl. You bet 100 gold for this.
Just fists. No weapons, no magic, no crimes. Let's go. Never should have come here. That's the best you can do?
She's not difficult to beat. At all.
Now that's what I call a punch. You got me.
I think I've earned that 100 gold.
You're no liar. Best fight I've had in years. There you are. If you ever need another blade at your side, just ask. Wouldn't mind seeing how you handle a few trolls.
Okay. Equip our weapons now. Our magic. All that stuff. We're gonna put this stuff away though. And we're gonna go out to Whiterun. When you walk out of the Bannered Mare, there'll be this conversation going on.
I was suffering.
Nothing. And what of my son? What of boy?
We're gonna let that conversation happen.
Hard enough with all these men's propositions, but that bard is the worst.
Someone giving you trouble?
That bard Mikhail is begging for a dagger up against his throat, like he goes on about him. I heard him boasting at the Bannered Mare, saying he'll conquer me as a true Nord conquers any harsh dude.
What if I talk to Mikhail?
If you want to try, go right ahead. I don't think anything will get through that thick skull of his, though.
Now, we're going to go back to Mikhail.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything. Take it by the fire.
Talk to Mikhail.
If it's a lady you're looking for, you best look elsewhere. Once Mikhail gets them, they're got.
You need to leave Valencia alone.
Carlotta put you up to this, didn't she? I'm sorry, but that fiery widow is mine. She just doesn't know it yet.
She's not yours. Stop this nonsense.
Well, maybe you're right. I guess I just didn't want anyone to think I couldn't handle one Lord lass. On my honor, I won't bother Carlotta ever again.
Now, if that doesn't work, don't bribe him. Don't bribe him. Just brawl with him. Like Uthgerd the Unbroken, he is not difficult. He's actually much easier.
All I can think about is my son, my foal. They say that he was killed, but I know better. I know my son is alive. It's not wise to discuss it here. Please, if you truly wish to help, meet me at my home. I'll tell you the whole story.
And a rack of ribs.
There's a week here
Okay. And now, over here.
looking for my husband Nazim.
There's this conversation here. I forgot about these people.
Can't stop now.
They are also red guards.
Mercenary work? It might suit you.
What were you two arguing about, is what you want to say.
My sapling doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some beast's trophy room.
You need help finding the sword?
I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby. But I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun guards or maybe hire the companions to get it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you. If you find that sword, please,
Star, his wife and daughter, to replace a possible
I just need to hire one, maybe two good guys.
Now that we have these people, we are going to look at our quests. We have missing in action. We have to find Amron's missing family sword in Whiterun's retreat. The position that this is in, that his sword is in, is different every time. We need to tell Carlotta about Mikael. We need to give the Argonian ale to Brenuin. Bring a mammoth tusk to Isolde. Deliver the sword to Preventa Savinici. Those are all things we're going to do pretty much right now. So, to get the mammoth tusk, you are going to go over here. The companions have pretty much everything in here. If you want something, you can go to the companions. They'll probably have it. But, unless you have done the companion quest line, you'll have to steal it. In here, there are many things we want. The mammoth tusk, potion of enhanced stamina, and the coin purse right on the table. We want the poison right there on the counter. And on this cupboard, there is a gold purse and some gold inside the cupboard. Over here, then, there is a potion of cure disease and a draught of regeneration and 2 silver ingots. And then in this wardrobe, there's a garnet, 5 gold, and the Wisp Mother book.
I like the smaller, quicker blade.
Then there's this guy here.
You know I'd be dead if not for Big Knock. Took me in and helped me turn my life around. Now he wouldn't have one swing.
He might come in, he might not. It's different every time. If you're quick enough, you can get everything in there that is before he comes in. But yeah, I wasn't quick enough. So we're gonna go up these stairs now. Oh wait, hang on, I forgot to do things. So we're gonna go back down here and talk to the people that we are going to talk to. There's Mila, and then here's Isolde.
Once I've made enough
Here's your
money-
mammoth tusk.
Thank you. This should turn that old cat's gaze. Maybe I'll be able to become a caravaneer myself one day. As promised, let me show you a thing or two about bargaining. You don't want some shifty merchant giving you a raw trade. Farewell.
Then we're gonna go to Carlotta.
ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale. Straight from the fields and orchards of Whiterun to your table.
Mikael won't be bothering you anymore.
Really? You convinced that lute player to stop chasing me? I'd thank the gods, but I'll settle for thanking you. Here's some coin for your help. Remember, fresh fruit and
And then
vegetables every day.
Brenuin.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some meat.
Here's that special ale you wanted.
Well, would you look at that? Argonian ale. My thanks, friend. Here, take this your healing potion. I found it in the temple.
So yeah, the amount of red darts in the city, you'd think you're in Hammerfell.
I should bash your face in after all you've done.
He doesn't like you.
We Grey Maids have been feuding with the Battleborns for years.
So yeah,
There's no more
there's
bitter
him.
enemy than an old friend.
There's that guy, Vignar. And then Isolde, you can often find her either in the town square with all the shops and everything, or for some reason walking up and down these stair steps. And now she likes you. She'll kind of talk to you, be all happy and stuff. We're gonna go into Dragon's Reach. There are 2 quests here. 3 quests here that we are going to be hitting. We're going to be starting them right now. Actually, 1 we're going to be ending, 2 we're going to be starting right now.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balber is not receiving visitors.
We want to say, I have news from Helgen about dragon attack. Either way, no matter what, she'll let you talk to the Jarl, but we're going to say, I have news from Helgen.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
And
So,
we're going to talk to this guy.
You
Jarl
saw
Balgruuf
this
the Great.
dragon with your own eyes?
Either way, no matter what you say, you're gonna get the quest. But we're gonna say the dragon destroyed Helgen, and last I saw it, it was heading this way. That way, he has no idea what happened.
Irileth was right. What do you say now?
He now has no idea what happened at
Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our
Helgen.
walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger.
The Jarl
Dragon is lurking in the mountains.
view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not. I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties. That would be best. Well, here. There.
He will give you studded Imperial
Another
armor.
thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar.
Now,
Your brother is the Jarl. I serve Jarl
prevent his
Balgruuf.
enemies. We say, I have a sword from you from your daughter.
From Adrian? Ah, this must be that weapon for the Jarl. Poor girl. So eager to prove herself. Thank you. Please, take these few coins. For
He'll
service
give you 20 gold. It's not too much. I'm looking for work. Got any leads?
The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here, take a look at this decree for details.
You could also get this bounty
Sure you're busy,
at
Dragon's Reach?
the inn, the Sleeping Giant Inn.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon. Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors.
The Jarl said you had a project you needed help with.
Ah, indeed. The Jarl. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragon. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Alright, where am I going and what am I fetching? What does this have to do with dragons, or just tell me what you need me to do? We will say, what does this have to do with the dragons? No matter what you say, you will get the quest, but he'll respect you more if you say, what does this have to do with dragons?
Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar. You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from?
So, what do you need me to do?
I learned of a certain stone tap. Go to Bleakfall's Barrow. Find this tablet, no doubt interred in
Now,
its
we're going to
chamber,
say,
and bring it to me.
how do you enchant weapons and armor?
Take an enchant. Once you know, of course, I have everything you need for sale. This is a priority.
He'll be explaining everything, really.
Bleakfall's Barrow is here. The Jarl is
We are
not-
going to disenchant the novice hood.
Time to relax. Of course, Jarl, but... Oh, I thought you were already on your way to Bleakfall's Barrow.
Now you want to say, are you the only wizard in Whiterun?
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense.
I'll deliver the frost salts for you.
Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task. I'm sure you will prove most useful.
So now we're going to start out, deactivate that quest, and give the frost salts to Arcadia. Oh, also, down here, there's a skeleton with some gold. So, he will give us the frost salts to give to Arcadia. We're going to go down these stairs here, and I'm going to show you, this will be the last thing I do here in this episode. So, in this building, this is the alchemy building. Notice it by this sign. It'll tell you to go back there. It doesn't matter. I go into Arcadia's Cauldron this way. Through this door. It'll tell you to go around the back door. It doesn't make a difference. Either way, you'll be over here. Well, you won't be over there, but
Rather pale.
you know what I mean.
Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Syria.
And then you say, I have some frost salts for you from Farengar.
Ah, splendid, splendid. It's for a special brew I'm working on. A love elixir like none other. Maybe I'll test it on Farengar first. Oh, but I suppose you expect some compensation. Here, these potions should suffice.
Alright, she'll give you that. Some potions. She'll give you a potion of invisibility, enhanced stamina, illusion, and I think strength. So you say, so you're a healer?
Of a sort. I don't have formal training in the restoration school, but something just as good. Within these walls, I have all that I need to brew a potion for nearly any ailment. If I had a septum for every case of rock joint or whip vein I've cured since I opened this shop, I'd be a rich woman indeed.
She won't really give you any quests.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
So you can mess around with alchemy a little bit if you want to, but we're not going to. You're now going to go into Whiterun. Okay, that is all the time I have for this video. This is Lordran, and he says goodbye, and I say see you later, guys. This was Lingus Gamer Plays Skyrim as Lordran Expert Walkthrough. See ya!